And welcome back to StSLib. Let's see if we can get our first win with the Defect today. We are 0-4 with the Defect. A shameful display. Let's see. Okay, so out of these starting options, I think taking 18 damage for a random rare relic jumps out to me the most, though we might consider the boss swap as well. Don't like the random rare card that much, and don't like 3 random potions, partly because on Ascension 20 we only get 2 potion slots. Let's see. So this path is 2 elites, 3 campfires actually, so pretty good. The problem with that is we have, let's see, 5 hallway fights and then an elite. So that is definitely dangerous. What about this burning elite path? Also kind of dangerous, kind of similar, but we do get a store and a couple of events beforehand. So a couple of tough but possibly very rewarding paths there. And this last path also leads into an elite before a campfire. So all of these paths are at least a little bit tough. I think this yellow path might be our choice here, and we will diverge into purple if we are not doing that well. Or alternatively, if we get an extremely good reward here, we could consider this red path, but I think it's a bit suicidal. So yeah. Let's see, yellow path has 3 elites and 2 campfires. So that's like comparable to the red path anyway. The purple path. If we take the purple path, we are definitely, well, we'll want to take this second yellow elite anyway. So it's kind of similar to the burning elite path. So now the question is, do we take the random rare relic for a lot of damage, which might kill us if we get something really bad, or do we go for the boss swap? So Defect, I guess, is one of the characters where the boss swap is slightly better overall. So we could definitely consider it. At least we won't be taking 18 damage to the face at the start of the run. And since we don't have a campfire before an elite, I think that's a bit safer. So let's try that. I mean, we are bound to get lucky with this option sometime, so we might get a runic pyramid or an astrolabe or something good like that. Let's see what we get. And we get the fusion hammer. Not my favorite, but also it's not bad, so we can no longer smith at rest sites, but we gain 4 energy instead. Right, 2 slimes in our way. We will have to take 4 damage at least. Right, we get a duplication potion, that will definitely help us. And a pretty good choice of rewards here. So Cold Snap is a common card, but it is the only damage card here. It's a pretty good one. We get an orb, and orbs are one of the ways the Defect can win, or the main way. And then we are offered also Chaos for 1 random orb. That is a card that really wants to be upgraded because it doubles its power. I think it's probably too early for Chaos, though without the starting Defect Relic it might be good. Then there's also Reinforced Body, which is excellent when you have 4 energy. But I still think we would rather take the Cold Snap, probably. It's at least a little bit damage and an orb. So as much as I like Reinforced Body here, I think we want the Cold Snap instead. Though of course it's easier to find another cold snap instead of another reinforced body. But let's take the cold snap. And go for this yellow path for now. Remove a card for 7 HP. Remove a strike. Good event. And the store has a Sunder, which works pretty well with Fusion Hammers for energy. However, we cannot upgrade it, so it's made far worse with that. We could also consider removing a card, but we are fighting an elite very soon. We might get an we might get an event that allows us to upgrade Sunder at some point. It also plays well with the duplication potion, so I think our best bet is probably just to buy the Sunder, even though I kind of hate that we can reliably never upgrade it. And we do need any damage we can get in early Act 1. So yeah, out of the options available to us, I guess that's the best one. And can we do the Burning Elite with this potion and Sunder? Possibly. Possibly. I think we should try it. If we get through it, we'll have to rest here, which is not that bad of a deal, actually. Let's try it with the Sunder. Make that Sunder work for us. Also, why did I play dual cast there? Well, it doesn't matter. Shouldn't be on autopilot mode for Slay the Spire. Not a good idea. Okay, we get through that with no problem. We are offered a Barrage, a Turbo, or a Go for the Ice. So Barrage is made worse in that we don't have our starting relic for a starting orb. However, we did add a cold snap for an orb, but I think we'll go for the ice here. Zero damage, zero energy cost, and deals a little bit of damage and applies weak. Let's take that. Don't need a turbo with 4 energy at the start of the run. Here, okay, so let's see. I think we'll go for max HP plus 5 here, especially since with the Fusion Hammer we are only allowed to rest at campfires. This heal is slightly wasted, so let's take the max HP instead. Okay, we fight the Lagavulin, which will probably be mostly fine. Would have preferred to draw these 2 orb generating cards earlier though. So let's start now. Okay, this is a bit of an annoyance as well. So we can't play Sunder along with both of these. We have to choose. I guess we go for the cold snap then. And I think we'll just duplication potion now for the Sunder. It's a bit early to use it. We might even get away without using it at all, but I think we do want to use it here. Should really consider that carefully though, since that can be really impactful later on as well. I guess we can wait a little bit at least. So let's see how this goes, and we will probably end up using it anyway, but for now let's not use it. The orbs really help against the Lagavulin, and the Go for the Ice is also helping. It's doing its best, okay? Dual cast, huh? Do we want to dual cast? Probably we do. Okay, so here I guess we should use the Sunder, yeah. So end result is the same. And once again, by the way, we draw both of these orb generating cards along with the Sunder. So if we draw dual cast, the Zap might be better than the Cold Snap. But I think we're fine anyway. Not with this draw though. About take a little bit of damage here. Okay, so this draw demonstrates why the Zap would have been better, perhaps. 22 plus 3 is 25. Okay, that is enough to kill. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, we get the Horn Cleat for block on turn 2. Good relic there. We also get a Ball Lightning for more damage, I suppose. Would like Cool-Headed and Recycle more if it were possible to upgrade those later on, but it's not. Let's take the Ball Lightning. And we rest. On to the next elite, which is the Gremlin Bob. And once again, Sunder is drawn alongside all of our orb generating cards. So if I really wanted to do some math here, that would be probably for the best. To determine if I should play Cold Snap and Zap instead of Sunder. But it's probably going to be Sunder anyway. So I'm going to play the Sunder. Alright, let's see how much damage we end up taking here. Do we need to play the Ball Lightning to kill? Math. Well, not the Ball Lightning, the dual cast, I mean. Let's see. So Sunder, if we manage to draw it, deals 24. If we don't draw the Sunder, what is our worst draw? Like defend, go for the ice, strike Zap. In which case we will need to play the dual cast, I guess. So this 9 goes to 23. Okay, let's play it safe and play the dual cast. Should we also play the strike? It's possible we draw defend, go for the ice, strike Zap, which will deal 12. So I guess we should also play the strike to be ultra safe here. We will get to rest here anyway, so it's not that huge of an opportunity loss. Okay, we do draw the Sunder. Get the Centennial Puzzle for more card draw and also a Power Potion. And a choice between Hologram Capacitor and Compile Driver. So all of these are kind of takeable. I guess the Capacitor is the worst option here because we only have... Well, actually no. We do have Ball Lightning, Cold Snap, Zap. So it's okay. It's not the best Capacitor ever. But as far as early capacitors goes, it's okay. Hologram can never be upgraded, but it can get Sunder back for us. Compile Driver will be more draw as long as we have orbs in play, which we most of the time probably will. It's also a little bit more damage, and we do have 4 energy to play with. So I can see any of these being okay. Let's take a Compile Driver, I guess. And the chest has a strawberry. Okay, let's take it. More max health. Can't hurt. Okay, here we get to upgrade. So we could remove, we could transform, or we could upgrade, and I think Sunder is a great upgrade here. Go for the Ice also okay, but definitely not as good as the Sunder upgrade. This will help immensely in Act 2. Or if we find the Snecko Eye, it will remain relevant for the whole run at least. I mean, it's not a bad card in Act 3 either, but kind of begins to lose a bit of its effectiveness in comparison to orbs, usually. Okay, so we do have the Horn Cleat, so we might want to wake the Lagavulin now. But this is a horrible draw, so we only have Compile Driver and Strike. And we don't have an orb. So I guess we'll just have to forego the Horn Cleat's help here. As sad as that is. Let's save this potion. Or at least try to save it. Okay, let's block. Okay, I don't think we have a kill here, but it's not that far off. So we can just block here and it's fine. Yeah, it's fine, I think. But do we play the Sunder if we block? Well, let's double check actually. So 7, 39 plus 6 is 45. Yeah, nowhere near a kill. Let's dual cast here, I guess. So Sundering here is the safe option, and we will have to rest anyway. So I guess we'll just go for the safe option. Right, Lantern for more energy at the start of the combats. Also an explosive potion. And also an Echo Form, extremely good pickup, especially when we have so much energy to play with. The first card each turn is played twice with Echo Form in play. Yoink! And we fight the Bird Cultist. Should be an easy fight. Go. Okay, I would like a beam cell to go along with the Sunder, but it's kind of awkward since it cannot be upgraded. There's also Rebound and Sweeping Beam here, both of which could be taken. So we don't have AoE currently, which makes Sweeping Beam a bit better. It also draws us a card. But once again, it's a bit of an annoyance that we cannot upgrade it ever. I think we'll still probably take the Sweeping Beam here. If this were an upgraded beam cell, I'd definitely take it over these other options with a Sunder Plus in the deck. Let's take a sweeping beam. Oh my, okay. So the store has sorry about that. The store has a bag of preparation, which is one of the best common relics in the game. So at the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. Very good. There is also an orrery, which is slightly worse because it's Act 1, I think, and we cannot upgrade the cards. So we cannot see any upgraded card rewards with the orrery. I would also like a card remove, but I think the bag of preparation is just so good we kind of have to take it. So there we go. Thank you, merchant. And let's actually recall here. I don't think we need the hit points against Hexaghost. It's kind of a liability against Hexaghost to have a high amount of HP anyway. With the Echo form, I don't think we need to use the power potion. Though it might be called for. Maybe. Maybe we should use it anyway. Let's play it safe and use the power potion here. I guess capacitor out of these options. So electrodynamics is not that helpful here. It does add a little bit of damage thanks to the 2 lightning orbs, but this is not a fight with multiple enemies, so let's take the capacitor instead. Okay, we get Echo form in play. So far, so good. Orb slots are filled. Don't want to draw into Sunder, so let's not play the sweeping beam here. Double Sunder. Okay, seems to be an easy fight. And it's over. And we get a liquid bronze potion to replace the power potion. That's good. And we do get offered a real electrodynamics here, which I think is probably better than the creative AI for us at the moment, because we are going into Act 2, where the elites are, except for one, multiple enemy fights. The creative AI is also quite decent when we have this amount of energy though. Once again, it's a bit problematic that we cannot upgrade. So that makes the creative AI slightly worse, because the 3 energy cost is steep. I mean, we could find the Sneko Eye, which would turn that on its head, so to speak. But I think I'm leaning towards the electrodynamics. Though the creative AI can create an electrodynamics for us if we get lucky. Can also create more echo forms, for example. So yeah, it's actually, now that I think about it, it's a tougher choice than I thought. Don't really think we want an all for one. Unless we knew for certain we would get the Sneko Eye, and even then I think these 2 powers would be better. So the creative AI is a way to scale at least, and the electrodynamics is not, which does turn the tide towards the creative AI. Okay, I've convinced myself, I think. Let's take the creative AI instead of the electrodynamics. And come on, Sneko Eye. Okay, that is not Sneko Eye. So, we have the Sozu. Energy in exchange for no longer being able to obtain any potions. Not my favorite, but it's also not horrible. We do have 2 potions. They are not very good late game, unless you count liquid bronze's damage against the heart as good. There's the Black Star, which is a spicy option, which I think I'm leaning towards here. Getting it here is the best time to get it, really, as long as you can actually kill elites. So if we are able to kill elites, we get an additional relic each time. Very powerful as long as you're able to do it. And then there's the Calling Bell. Gain 3 relics for a curse. So I think with 4 energy already, and actually 5 at the start of, well, at the first turn of each combat, I think we'll go for the Black Star here. And we'll try to do some elite hunting. Try to get as powerful as we can, so we can hopefully get our first win. Okay, so this path is the most elites. And we can opt into this shop if we so desire. Could go left path for 2 elites and 2 campfires. But I think this purple path is better. The upgraded Sunder and the Echo form will definitely help for the elite fights this act. And if we can keep these potions through the hallway fights, then we should be doing fairly well against the first elite. After which we will rest, most likely. First up, the Chosen. Not a great turn 1. You do get creative AI, but it's maybe a bit of a liability against the Chosen specifically. I think it's still better than playing a strike though, so let's do it. Alright, so... okay. So we draw both Sunder Plus and Echo Form at the same time. I think in this spot we should play the Sunder and the Ball Lightning. And we are going to be in a world of pain next turn, quite likely. But the Echo Form won't help as much against the Chosen, especially when we are drawing this garbage next turn. So hopefully I'm making the right choice here. Goodbye Echo Form. And yes, we are taking a whole bunch of damage here. Welcome to Act 2. Well, at least Centennial Puzzle will probably save us. Or hopefully. Okay, so we are alive. Without further loss of life. But we did take a lot. And I think I'll skip these rewards. I would prefer to see upgraded rewards now. Especially since we have the Fusion Hammer. Yeah, skip this absolute junk. Okay, so the book event, which could be very nice for us. However, we are forced into an early elite without the ability to rest, so we might be dead. But I am going to read this. So lose HP, lose even more HP, and obtain the book. And it is the Nilris Codex. At the end of the turn, may shuffle 1 out of 3 random cards into the draw pile. Could help us a lot, but we are now at 33 hit points. Right, so yeah. We meet this guy who offers us a relic in exchange for money. Which means we will not go to the store. And we get the pen nib. Every 10th attack deals double damage. Goes very nicely with Thunder. Goes okay with a sweeping beam. And now we have to take this path. Because this path is garbage. And we might just die. Let's see. Shelled Parasite. And we are going to take even more damage. Oh well. Let's defend. Zap, I suppose. And strike twice. Go for the ice. Take 5. Buffer could help us. Let's take that. Yeah, Sneko Eye would have been nice with these high cast cards. Let's get Echo Form in play. At least Horncleat is here to save us. Here to save the day. We want a charge battery. It's okay, let's take it. Guess we play charge battery twice over playing buffer twice. Let's get machine learning as well. Should have played it twice instead of doing what I did. But yeah, nil risk codex is helping us here. Now let's double play the buffer. And here's Pennib. We could save it for Thunder Plus, but it would be better for us to actually advance the Pennib back to near the 10th attack for the next fight. So let's instead not wait for the Thunder. Right. And let's slowly advance the Pennib, I guess. Don't need to worry about this damage because of the buffer. We can just kill it anyway. Let's do it. Okay, Pennib is on 8. Offered Cool-Headed Claw Rebound. Not overly thrilled about those. Rebound could work with Thunder. Cool-Headed usually good, but can't be upgraded. There's a way to generate Frost Orbs though. Let's take one Cool-Headed, I guess. It's not that great, but it's okay. Okay, we fight these two bozos. Guess we get creative AI in play. And once again, Nilris is offering a buffer to us. I suppose we Thunder here instead of playing the buffer. Oh, what the hell am I doing? I forgot about the Pennib. That is horrible. Need to pay more attention here. So I did that in exact the exact wrong order there. Shameful. Absolutely shameful. Thankfully they're not attacking us, so... yeah. Let's get Echo Form in play again. Yeah, that was a huge mistake there. Absolutely huge mistake. Okay, now let's double buffer. I even, at the end of last fight, I even made sure to have Penny on a high number, and then I just forget about it immediately. Oh well. Okay, double Sunder deals 64. Maybe a double Doom and Gloom instead. We can still eat one hit with the buffer. And we can even double buffer again. To make sure we leave or don't lose any more HP, I guess we should double buffer. And let's Doom and Gloom as well. Force Field is a good addition. And I suppose we get Biased Cog in play. Don't need more Echo Forms, I don't think. Though it doesn't hurt. Whatever. But yeah, I can't make those kinds of mistakes in StSLib Ascension 20 if you want to survive. Okay, now I need to remember the Penny is on 8. Okay, we are blocking this. But we do need to kill these two relatively soon. Okay, I can kill this one now. Okay, let's try to advance the Penny again. Okay, one more attack. Okay, another explosive potion. Glacier. Streamline Plus. I would like both of those. I guess Glacier is better than the Streamline Plus here. Okay. And the Explosive Potion might be better than this Liquid Bronze, but unless if we get the Book of Stabbing, then the Liquid Bronze is far better. If we get the Slavers, this Explosive Potion is far better. I think we'll just keep it as it is. We do get Slavers. And I would have really liked to have that second Explosive Potion for this turn. For the Sunder Plus. I mean, we can Penny it at least. So it's not that bad. So usually kill this red slaver first, which we will do this time as well. This will deal 64. There we go. Get Glacier in play instead of the creative AI. And dual cast, I guess, for nearly full block. I guess we keep the potions for now. Let's try to save the liquid bronze for the possible Book of Stabbing. And we can always use this explosive potion later on in this fight if we need to. So let's take one on purpose here, so that we draw more with the Centennial puzzle. Seek is a nice find. Right. Might not get to play Echo Form in this fight, but we shall see what happens. Okay, I might use the explosive potion now. Seems like a good enough turn for it. Don't really need to use it though. So, yeah, okay. Let's try to save it. We can seek for a Sunder and kill this blue slaver for free, kind of. Sadly, it only has 6 health remaining, so that is kind of a waste, perhaps. What else can we seek? Sweeping beam. That's fine. Let's see what this draws. No. Let's actually, yeah, whatever. Okay, so there's the sweeping beam. So let's seek instead. Go for the ice, I suppose. Okay, Penny is on 9. Would be nice to preserve it again, or rather to get it high again for the next fight. But I think we should just kill the Taskmaster. Let's do Ball Lightning twice. Oh, never mind, I don't have Echo Form in play. Okay, fine. Okay, we get the Blood Vial and the White Beast statue. White Beast statue is good. The Blood Vial, not that great here, but our core search for a card reward, however, is quite nice. Let's take it. And we rest. And what do we get here? We get the Book of Stabbing, so okay. Let us use the liquid bronze. We will get a new potion thanks to the White Beast statue anyway. We also get attacked for 24 outright. Let's get Echo Form in play and defend twice. Gotta skip these. Okay, Ball Lightning twice, I guess. Don't need artifact charges for this fight. Okay, we are taking a whole lot more damage. We might even die here. But I suppose we should sunder twice. We are down to 21 HP. Okay, we leave. Get the symbiotic virus, so now we do have a starting orb. A dark orb. Good find. Shuriken is okay-ish here. Echo Form will enable us to make some use out of that. So get the Essence of Steel for a potion and a chill or a reinforced body. I think I like chill more here. We might not be doing well enough to take on this elite though. Probably aren't. Let's take the chill. Treasure chest has an oddly smooth stone in it. I guess we'll pick that up. Let's go this way. If we are not able to take on the elite here, we might go for this hallway fight instead. Alright. We meet the Chosen again, and this time he has a friend. Okay, I guess we kill the bird now. Let's play Core Search over the Echo Form here. Shuriken also doing a little bit. Okay. Seems we have made it out of this without a scratch. Liquid Memories is better than the Essence of Steel. Skim is good. Take that. And at the store, we cannot get the Lee's Waffle because of our lack of funds. Let's instead remove a strike. And I think we should go for the elite. With 2 potions. The hallway fights can be very tough in this act anyway, so it's basically comparable to an elite fight. At least if we get a tougher one. Having 23 health is kind of spooky though. Could consider the capacitor here. It's okay. We have a Glacier, we have a Chill, we have a Ball Lightning, we have a Cold Snap. Okay, let's get one capacitor here. Turbo would have actually been pretty good as well, because we have the skim now. Also the compile driver. Maybe that was better. Oh well. Slavers again, huh? Cannot use pen nib. We can use liquid memories though with the Sunder. So we are not dead here. Okay, let's use it. Ah. Glacier, nice. Alright, seems to be going well enough. Take 2. Draw a bunch. We echo form here. I guess it's probably better to echo form here than to not echo form. So we could try to save the pen nib for this Sunder, if we really want to. Seems unnecessary though. Even more Sunders. Let's instead take the Glacier maybe. We have damage here. We do. Mostly. $25. Okay. We get the ink bottle for more card draw. We also get the turnip, cannot become frail anymore. Get a weak potion. And our choice between capacitor, streamline or claw plus. I think this is a skip. I don't think we want more unupgraded capacitors at the moment. Can create more with the creative AI anyway. So let's skip. Rest and fight the Sentry and the Spheric Guardian. Oh yeah, it's going on that one. I forgot about that. Shit. Also, I forgot about the ink bottle as well. Okay, so yeah. More mistakes. Keeping track of the ink bottle and the pen nib, that's going to be annoying. Okay. We are offered yet another capacitor. We are also offered a fission, which is pretty good. Would like an upgraded fission, of course, but an unupgraded one is also acceptable. And let's see if we can get through the bronze automaton. Let's get creative AI in play, that will help us quite a bit. Will enable us to outscale this encounter. Echo form is now in play as well. Could have taken a hyper beam, I suppose, since we have an artifact charge. Would like to block this somehow. Draw a lot with this compile driver. Sadly, Sunder. Well, actually, yes, let's use the explosive potion. Kill this one. Still taking a lot of damage though. Can't be helped, I don't think. Okay. So we can block the hyper beam with this buffer as long as we can. Well, we can kill it, yes. So there we go. Play the buffer. Even more buffers. Should be completely fine in this fight. Get a point of strength there. Biased cog to go along with the artifact. Probably only want to play it once though. Alright. We are in Act 3. Get a speed potion and either an echo form, our second echo form, or our second core search, or our second creative AI. It's probably the echo form. That's just so powerful. Let's take it. Okay, we are offered the Pandora's box, the StSLib, or the Velvet Joker. And I think it's either Pandora or the StSLib here. The Joker will really hinder us with 2 echo forms, because it will only allow us to play 6 cards per turn. So let's get the StSLib, I think. Goes nicely with the Fusion Hammer as well, because they'll be upgraded transforms. Transform 3, so 2 strikes and either a defend or the zap here. Guess we'll do a defend. And we get Streamline plus, Ball Lightning plus, Charge Battery plus. So could have been better, but that's okay, I guess. The Charge Battery plus is a nice little block card that will also generate energy for us. Streamline plus is actually decent damage with the help of the pen nib. And the Ball Lightning plus is like whatever, but definitely better than a strike. We are fighting Donu Deka first. Definitely the easiest, the simplest Act 3 boss. So there's 2 elites here. 2 elites here. With a 3rd one there. So 3rd elite here as well. I think I like yellow path slightly more. Get a couple of question mark rooms for a possible Mind Bloom. Get 3 elites. And 1 campfire for resting here. Should be okay-ish. Against the giant head we are fine with the creative AI and 2 echo forms. Raptomancer kind of depends how we draw. And I think we are mostly fine against Nemesis for Act 3 elites. And with the Black Star we definitely want to fight as many as possible. Okay, we could do Sunder plus with the pen nib here straight away. I guess we will. Why not? Bonk. Okay, so it's fairly important to have ink bottle and pen nib set up after each fight to be in a relatively high number. It's also a pain in the butt to do so, but what can you do? Also, I should have played the... No. The cool-headed first there. Okay, we don't get 1 echo form in play here. Can always make more, possibly, if this fight goes on long enough. Both the Nil Risk Codex and the Creative AI can do that. Should be keeping better track of ink bottle, that was a waste. Okay, that's a full block. So yeah, one thing I would like StSLib to do differently is just to reset these number relics after each fight to some number. Whatever number that would be, it's fine. It's so annoying to keep track of them and try to game the system by having them on an optimal number. Okay, let's try to keep ink bottle high here. Good enough. It's fine. Skill potion, probably better than speed potion. Equilibrium plus, fusion plus. I like the equilibrium plus a lot here. Make your own runic pyramid at home. And instead of Mind Bloom, we get this garbage event once again. I guess we just retrace our steps. So that's a wasted floor. Okay, play Equilibrium. Either play Echo Form or full block here. We are at full health and we have the Blood Vial, and we also have the Fusion Hammer for forced rest, so I guess we play the Echo Form instead. Also get additional draw from the Sentinel puzzle thanks to that. Now we would really like to have more ways to generate energy. The Nilris Codex will generate us energy sometimes, but okay, like here we get double energy offered to us. I guess we'll take it. Okay, and once again we'd ideally like to have this set up for the next fight. Somehow. So we need to play a lot of things. Bottle is on 6 currently. Let's get it on 8, well 9 I suppose. Pen nib is only on 1, but let's try to live with that. Okay, we are offered a genetic algorithm here. It is a bit late for it, but it's not too late, and also we do have 2 echo forms to double play it. could be quite nice, perhaps. Won't do anything for a couple of fights though. Could also just take a glacier. Let's try the genetic algorithm, though it's one additional thing to keep track of in fights. And as we've seen during this run, I am not currently doing a very good job at keeping track of things. Made a whole bunch of mistakes. So with that in mind, I am kind of leaning towards the glacier instead. Let's try the genetic. Attack potion might be better than something, maybe. Nah. Okay, we are fighting the most annoying enemy in the game, the writing mass, who will curse us at some point if we get unlucky. We are also getting debuffed here. Could use the weak potion to help in this fight. I don't want to play an attack here, because when we play an attack, the writing mass will change what it's doing and might decide to curse us. Let's use the weak potion. Just in turn. It's fine to take a little bit of damage. Okay, let's make sure to double play the genetic algorithm that we just took. Also play the equilibrium and the capacitor, I guess. As long as it's not cursing us or dealing damage to us, it's fine. Double energy twice. Now that's a nice little thing to be able to do with Echo Form. Okay, here's the curse incoming. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. Currently we are taking damage though. If we block, yeah, it's enough, okay. Would rather not play Fission here, I guess. Okay, we are echo forming the echo form. Once again, it is trying to curse us. That's better. Guess we end turn once again. Need to remember to keep track of this damn ink bottle. Okay, once again, it is trying to curse us. Sir, please stop. Okay, we are nearly at the point where we can kill it. Let's do it next turn, probably. With the double sunder. total. Okay, good enough. Duplication potion is offered to us. That's a good one. We are offered a second genetic algorithm as well, which we could take, but it's getting a little bit silly taking these unupgraded genetic algorithms in Act 3. Could also take just a reinforced body. Let's try the genetics. I know they're powerful cards if we get to the end game here. Now we have even more things to keep track of. Let's try to double play each one. So now we have Echo Form in play. Can get the first one double played. Okay, one Echo Form is gone. That is acceptable though. Still need to double play the second one, and here it is. Now just to kill this Maw before it kills us. It's starting to deal a lot of damage. We can still block quite easily. That's a lot. Don't think we can kill here, no. So we need to block once again. We do have these potions though. We are still retaining our hand as well. That is a lot of damage incoming. Let's use the skill potion. Okay. Well, we can always rest if need be. So this is 10 block. Okay, take 0. And now to kill it. Hopefully. It would be nice to be able to end here, but we can't. Because it's not going to die to this. So we need to play more cards. Okay. Don't think we want this second equilibrium. Just skip this. On to our first Act 3 elite, and it is the Nemesis. Okay, and that is why Ink Bottle is so important. Or so good, maybe I should say. Get Echo Form in play thanks to it. And we also get both of the genetic algorithms double played very neatly there. I guess we could have also used the speed potion to full block. But it's not that bad to take 5 here. Let's draw a lot of stuff. This will definitely beat the Act 4 elites and the heart if we are able to get everything in play like this, which we were able to do in this fight, but we were kind of lucky in the draw order. And also it seems we're taking a lot of damage here, despite what I just said. Well, 15. That's not that bad. Stop being so angry, Nemesis. Speed potion time, perhaps. The fission will help us get through this, probably. Also the equilibrium here. 34 plus 16 plus whatever is enough. Don't need to use the speed potion. Alright. Should have probably kept that Dark Orb for this turn though, but I think we can kill with all of this stuff. Or at least it's very nearly a kill. Let's see, this is 10, 30. Okay, we need more. Which means Ink Bottle will once again be messed up. But I want to get out of this fight. Okay, we could play Fission here, but it's not guaranteed we can do anything afterwards. With all of these burns blocking the added draw. So let's instead just get out of here. We get the courier for lowered merchant prices. We also get the emotion chip. If we lose HP during a turn, we will trigger the passive ability of all orbs at the start of the next turn. Also get a colorless potion. The speed potion actually can be used in conjunction with the core search artifact. So maybe that's better than the colorless potion here. And let's get a hologram, I guess. It's only an unupgraded hologram, but it's still going to do something sometimes. We'd also take the charge battery plus, of course. That's pretty good, actually. Let's do the charge battery plus instead. And we move on. Have to rest here. Next elite is the giant head. I predict this will be fairly easy, but let's see. Creative AI is in play, so that should mostly solve this fight for us. We'll have to take a little bit of damage here, but it's fine. Creative AI creates another creative AI, classic. Okay, Echo Form is in play. And here comes the damage. Which we cannot block all of it. Guess we have to skip one Echo Form. Let's use the speed potion here, I guess. A lot of things here to consider. Let's get the genetic algorithm doubled first. Let's Echo Form again. Charge battery again. Heat sinks. Fission. Loop. Laser. And go for the ice. Both genetic algorithms have been double played. Starting to get very silly, but we're also starting to take a lot of damage here again. Haven't created any buffers. Haven't been able to get focus apart from this biased cog. So we are scaling, but so is the giant head. So this is an awkward spot for us, definitely. Definitely awkward spot. Having equilibrium active here is actually a detriment as well. So I screwed that up. Guess we need to double play this biased cog. It's going to give us focus now, but we're also going to lose a lot of focus. Hologram will help. We can go for the ice pack. Also dual cast here for block. That's probably better. Okay. Getting spooky. Hand is clogged. If we die to Giant Head here, I will be very sad. And it's going to be probably all my own fault for playing poorly. Glacier helps a lot. Lucky draw there. We need to deal damage somehow. Let's get ball lightnings. Okay, we get a buffer, so we should be fine now, at least for a little bit. Having calibers here would make this fight a lot simpler. Okay, let's consume twice, I suppose. And play Storm. Okay, a lot of things are happening. This is what happens when you play enough powers on the Defect. It gets very silly. Okay, could have played that better. Ink bottle is not on the correct number either. We are offered, or we get the question card, which is good, but it's a bit late. The boot, which is something I would rather not have, but whatever. We also get a weak potion and maybe an unupgraded heatsinks. I think we can make enough heatsinks with the nil risk codex and the creative AI anyway, so we don't need to take that. We don't also need to... We don't need to take the unupgraded loop either. And here we get the Sapphire Key. The store will allow us to remove a Defend or a Zap for 100 gold or some Relic, so it's probably better to go to the store than the hallway fight, though we could also save our money for Act 4. It's no guarantee we'll get that far though. So let's take the store. Okay, there is a couple of things here. There is a self-repair, and there is a lizard tail. There's also a seek, but seek cannot be upgraded ever. So lizard tail could enable us to have enough safety and room to maneuver to be able to win this run. Self-repair is almost like the same thing, kind of. Especially when it can be double played by Echo Form. And if I get the self-repair, I can also card remove. There's also the strange spoon here, which can work with, for example, these genetic algorithms. Can work with this chill. So that might be okay, but I don't think it's very good here. Not without having calipers. I don't think it's very good. Don't really think the war paint here is going to provide us much. There's a couple of good ones it could get. So scheme, fission, cool-headed. But it can also get a defend or a dual cast or a zap. I think I like card remove plus self-repair more than the lizard tail. Might be incorrect, but that's what I'm doing. Let's get rid of this zap. And leave. Unless we get a doom and gloom. Which isn't bad, but we can always generate damage cards with the nil risk codex if need be. Let's save our money for the last store. Fight the transient here. Which is kind of questionable how this will go. Kind of depends a lot on how we draw. This first turn isn't a problem though. So can we get back to these genetic algorithms at all if we skip playing them here? It's kind of questionable. So we should probably play them here. Even though they don't really do much here. Probably will be using this weak potion in this fight. Right now, perhaps. Yeah, let's use it. Can we play the Echo Form here? Yeah, this is a bad fight for us. We play Sunder, we block this turn, but then we are in a very bad spot next turn. So with that in mind, we might need to play the Echo Form here to get through this fight. Even though that means taking 20 plus damage. I'm going to do it. Take 26. Get the other echo form in play. That. That. Hopefully we can get the self-repair in play. Doesn't look like we will be able to do so. Yeah, we can't unless we skim into it. The buffer we added is also over there. Okay, if we manage to draw into it here, then we can get it in play. Okay, we are able to do so. It isn't double played though. And the ink bottle is also on the wrong number. Don't like these rewards. Skip it. We do get the Mind Bloom. And I suppose we'll just fight a boss from Act 1. Yeah, that's the best option here. Hexaghost might actually be able to deal damage to us though, which is kind of ridiculous. The other bosses would have been preferable for our deck. We can probably double play self-repair in this fight. If we play Compile Driver here, we might draw into an echo form though. Don't want that to happen. Okay, one of the genetic algorithms is double played. Damn. Okay. I knew that was a possibility, so why did I keep playing cards? So now we need to wait even longer to double play self-repair if we still want to try to do that. I guess we should just play now then. Okay. Give me calipers, please. Dead branch. Guess that's good. Creates random things for us every time a card is exhausted. Potion of capacity is probably better than the snake oil, or is it? In some situations the snake oil will be very nice, because we have these echo forms, this Sunder, this creative AI. Let's get a Seek as our card reward. Yeah, let's skip the Potion of Capacity here. Let's just play the self-repair instead of trying to double play it. Well, that's a lot of echo forms. Can't play them, but that is a lot of them. Dead branch already doing a lot of stuff. And we are taking damage. Even more echo forms. I think that might be too many echo forms, maybe. Let's take a biased call. Lots of stuff is happening. Advance ink bottle there. Okay. Let's see. Once again I messed up the ink bottle. Power potion. Let's get power potion instead of the snake oil. Recycle has been made better now that we have dead branch. I'll take one. Even when it's unupgraded. And we fight the Nemesis again. Let's play this power potion here. Once again we get an echo form. Let's play this echo form as well. and take damage. Turbo also very nice. With the dead branch and otherwise as well. But let's take a biased cloak. The boot contributing to this fight. Thank you, boot. Calipers would definitely be good here. Okay, very silly things are starting to happen. Thanks to Dead Branch and Nilris, etc, etc. Sadly, we don't have anything in our draw pile to use Seek on. Until this point. We want to draw or get probably Scheme. Oh, okay. Dead Branch heard what I wanted, gave us another Scheme. Okay. Mummified hand. Now that's a very nice relic to have in this spot. We have a lot of powers. We have the Nilris Codex to generate more powers. We also have the Dead Branch to generate more powers. And we also have creative AI to create more powers for us. Also get the Juzu bracelet, which does absolutely nothing. Also get a duplication potion and also get a core surge. Very nice rewards. So I think we are doing very well here. And we'll at least get to Act 4. Unless I screw this up somehow, which is always possible. Get Echo Form in play immediately. And seek for something if we want to. Maybe a Core Surge. Play a Core Surge plus this Genetic perhaps. Maybe a Chill. Maybe we just play Equilibrium and take some damage. Could also just play Fission, get an energy back. Lots of options. Let's play this Genetic here. And play a Cool-Headed perhaps. think I'll save these for later. Or I could play Fission now. Yeah, let's do that. Let's play Chill. Then Fission. Then Equilibrium. And a Ball Lightning. And seek for a Capacitor, I guess. No, let's keep the Seek. We can seek for the Echo form that we still have. Double play Genetic there. Thank you, Dead Branch. Get more energy. To make some room in our hand, though. Donudeka should be very easy, but if we get the vacant one next, then we are going to have to play carefully. Okay. Ridiculous things are happening. Not a great hand to keep though. That was a mistake. Let's get rid of some of these cards. That was the wrong one. Hello. Okay. Yet another echo form. Fine. Not having a guaranteed source of focus is a bit spooky for considering Act 4. We'll eventually get something that generates focus from Dead Branch or Creative AI though, or Nilris. And once again we get an echo form. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, there's a biased cog. Okay, do we just end turn here to keep ink bottle? Probably. Does that kill next turn? Let's just play things. Okay, good enough. Time meter definitely better to see than the awakened one here, I think. So we will quite likely take a bunch of damage here because of the lack of focus that I talked about just a minute ago. Unless we get lucky. Not a good starting hand, by the way. Okay, Echo Form is in play. Okay, these creative AIs should win this fight for us. Let's get rid of one of them. That is a lot of energy. Thank you, Biased Gog. That should win us the fight. Alright, very easy so far. Let's double play this genetic. Get that done. Would still like to double play this genetic algorithm and the self-repair though. Could have maybe killed, but it's fine. Okay, there's the second algorithm. Let's get some frost orbs for us. Okay, so now we just want to once again advance the ink bottle before we kill. There's the self-repair. Okay. And we can end there. We are getting to Act 4. For the first time with the Defect. Okay, let's see. Rest for 2 hit points. And the store has a couple of good things. So there's the data disk for guaranteed 1 focus in combat, very nice. There's also the Art of War for energy if we don't play attacks. And there's the Frozen Eye, so we can view our draw pile in order. All 3 of those are quite good. Can only afford 1 of them. I think I like data disk the most at this position. So I'll buy that. And I guess we just leave. We'll get a capacitor. It works nicely with mummified hand and ink bottle. Let's do it. Alright. And it's quite important to get away from this elite fight, this final elite fight of the game, without taking a lot of damage. Because hit points are a very valuable resource for the hard fight. And immediately we could get rid of our Sunder with this recycle. But let's seek for an echo form first. Okay, let's generate energy. Goodbye, Sunder. You have served me well. Get another Seek, thanks to Dead Branch. Guess we get the other Echo form in play as well. Let's play Cool-Headed and Fission. Let's play Charge Battery. And here we can take 1 on purpose. And draw more next turn thanks to the Sentinel puzzle. So that worked out nicely. Let's get a turbo with the Milry. Okay. Now we need to figure out how to block this, or most of it. We can double plate two things here. I think one of them should be capacitor, thanks to the mummified hand. The other is probably chill. We can also use at least one of these duplication potions. We are guaranteed a new potion afterwards. Let's double play the capacitor here. And also the chill or the cool-headed? I guess the chill. Okay, there is a genetic algorithm. This is why we took this two of these genetic algorithms when they were offered. So that saves us this turn for the most part. They're still taking a bit of damage, but it's fine. Okay, now we're not. Could save the ink bottle. 1862. Okay. Need to turn around here. That can be done with the core search or the cold snap. Cold snap blocks for a little bit. Could also just double blade glacier, I guess. Blocks for quite a bit. Let's double play core search so we can double play biased cog next turn. Still taking damage, but oh well. Taking 1. Actually the perfect number. Kind of accidentally so. Okay, we can use a reprogram here. Kind of hilarious. We could have used a reprogram, but I didn't. Okay. Should be getting through this fight without a problem now. Without any added difficulties. $48.72. So yeah, the game becomes quite easy if you're able to get all of these good relics and cards. It's not really indicative of my skill level that we are able to get this far in this run. Because, well, I am 0-4 still with the defect. I've made a lot of mistakes this run, but also gotten quite a bit of luck. So it didn't matter as much. I'd like to get ink bottle on 9 once again. There we are. Get pantograph for healing. Get a pair for plus 10 max HP. Colorless potion will skip. And we'll also skip this card reward. And here we are. First time with the defect. It's duplication potion, that echo form, I guess. And I suppose we'll play this free and genetic algorithm here, even though it's a bit of a waste. Enables us to play everything without taking damage from Beat of Death. Okay, let's also use duplication potion on this free creative AI. Let's block the vulnerable from the heart's debuffs. Probably play Rainbow here. Okay, we can seek for something. Should seek for Ascender's Bane, I guess. That's a good turn one, definitely. Let's get a recycle. And I think we are going to win this fight. Double play capacitor. Double play machine learning. Play glacier. Play all of the things. Take some damage, but we can handle it. Can seek for echo form here. If we so choose to do. Could also do something else. Play charge battery twice, play boot sequence twice. Play storm twice. Don't think we want to play biased cock twice at the moment. Okay, no longer a point to seek echo form. Unless we use recycle to generate energy somehow. Seek for a slime. We can play the biased cock later. Oh, well, for example here we get another one. Let's make some energy here. Get rid of this creative AI. And this creative AI. Make sure we have even more energy going forward. Okay, it doesn't matter much what we do anymore. We've gotten so many powers in play here. Okay. Things are happening. We've dealt enough damage, so we can stop here. Guess we'll play this just to advance ink bottle slightly. Alright. This was a fun run. Always fun to win, especially since it's our first time with the Defect. Definitely got lucky with the relics we got. Made a lot of mistakes as well, but in the end it didn't matter. And that's that. Okay. Took a long time. I apologize for that. Okay, the little guy got his first win. Feels good. Score is kind of mediocre, but that doesn't matter. Anywho, thanks for watching this, and next time we'll be playing as the Ironclad. See if we can get over 50% win rate with him. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching and see you next time.